Welcome to the Go for Two podcast, episode number 5. I am your host, Jackson Wallace, and I got my friend Lucas here with me. Lucas, how you doing?
Fantastic. It is the week before NFL, baby. Let's go.
The gods have shined upon us.
That's it.
Oh, also, we have cams.
We do have cams, so the YouTube channel can finally get up and going.
I've been uploading to the YouTube channel, but I have there's nothing really to upload other than just our audio. But now that Lucas has a webcam, finally.
I did finally get a webcam. So I should have a better one for our next episode. So bear with this one that does not focus good, and sometimes
your quality
the
is
lighting
actually
messes with it.
Nice. My quality is pretty bad.
$15, Walmart, Logitech.
Logitech, if you want to sponsor our next podcast, please contact us via Gmail.
Except I want a better webcam. Okay.
Oh. But you would take Logitech.
Right, I just don't want this one.
I'm sure we could work something.
This is like 720p, 30 frames.
We have like 7 total plays. We got the pool. You know,
we're fine. We're good to go.
We're fine. Okay, so to open today's show, we need to talk about Zeke.
Of course,
Zeke. So as of today recording on Tuesday, September 3rd, Zeke has apparently been offered another deal, and he has flown back from Cabo to the DFW International Airport. By the way, Dirk was actually traveling on the same day, and he tweeted out, he said, you know, I got really excited because I came back from Dallas and there was all these fans. I was like, oh man, I still got it. But no, they were there for Zeke. He's like, dang.
That is upsetting.
Retired life's not that much fun.
Real quick, I just want to say, if you do not appreciate what Dirk has done for the Mavericks, then
all-time
you're not a sports fan. You're not a sports fan.
ESPN came out with their all-time great list.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was number 17 of 30 all-time.
I'll tell you.
Kind of where I expect him. You know, I was going to say like 12, but you know, I can't really argue that too much. But this is an NBA show. This is an NFL show. So Zeke, he's back in Dallas. He is currently undergoing negotiations. Are you serious?
And Jackson's cat has joined the podcast to hop up on his top shelf.
I put her in the bedroom. I don't know how she got out. She's a ghost.
Wait, the bedroom, the door that's shut behind you?
Yeah.
The door's shut right now.
It is shut right now. You're a wizard, dude. All right. Anyway, reportedly, Lucas, you tell me what you think about this. First of all, with the contract details, 6 years, $90 million. That's what was reported this morning by Shannon Sharpe. Again, we don't know the final details yet, but that's kind of what's been going around the rumor mill.
Right.
What are your thoughts about that?
Does that make him highest paid?
It does.
Doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah,
it does.
Oh, I mean, it's good for Zeke.
Under press.
Terrible for the Cowboys cap. Just saying. Because other people are going to have to take a pay cut or they're going to go somewhere else, which is really upsetting. So let's hope the Cowboys win the Super Bowl this year.
Dude, I think that's what Jerry Jones is doing. He said, I'm going all in. I'm putting all my chips on the table. This year, I have everybody. I got Zeke. I got Amari. I got a fourth-year Dak. I have the best defense I've had in a long time. I have pass rush. We're going Randall Cobb. Witten even came back for this year. He's going all in for it. I just don't know if we could do it.
So that's like what? That's like 12 or 13 mil a year.
Well, let's see. What's that? 15?
Which is
15 a year.
Is it 15 a year for 7 years?
6 years.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Because it's the 90 mil total, that makes him highest paid. I don't think it's highest paid per might be highest paid per year.
I think that is highest paid per year.
Yeah, because I want to say I think like Le'Veon had like 14.2, and then like Todd Gurley had like 14.8 or something. Anyway, so yeah, that's highest paid.
Stupid.
Interestingly enough, though, you talk about cap space. The Cowboys cleared $5 million in cap space this morning by signing La'el Collins, the right tackle, for the offensive line to a 5-year, and forgive me, guys, I'm going to open up my Google here. So you're going to see this with me. I'll read it off to you. Okay, so we got a $9 million signing bonus. First 2 years of the deal are fully guaranteed at $19.96 million apiece. He signed a 5-year, $50 million extension that will keep him under contract for the Cowboys for the next 6 years. La'el Collins with his deal. At the time of this recording as well, the agent says that Zeke and the Cowboys are very, very close to a deal. Reportedly about 6 years, $90 million. So I guess the $5 million helps this year to clear in cap space to be able to sign him in the first place. I think that's why he did the La'el Collins deal. I also think it was a PR move to the Jaylon Smith and La'el Collins signings are PR notifications to Zeke. You show up, you play, you overachieve, I'm going to take care of you. These guys have been in camp. Like Jaylon Smith, he went from a devastating injury, projected top 5, top 10 pick, to fell into this, I think it was the third or fourth round. And then now last year he was a Pro Bowler.
Yeah.
Right. La'el Collins came in, struggled a little bit at the start, but improved to a Pro Bowler for the past couple of years. And he was actually probably going to be the best right tackle on the market next year. So we locked him up. Now we have Zeke, our offensive line, under contract for the long time. And
also, like you got to think, so it's $90 million 6 years, like we came up with $15 million, okay. But that might not be his salary. His salary might be lower than that, and there's like bonuses and stuff added in. So, or it might be super front heavy, right? Like this year, they might load on a bunch of money this year, but then next year have a bunch of space to add in the other people.
To work in Dak or something else. Like if I trust anybody to do this, I trust Jerry. Jerry is a master manipulator with contracts. There's actually a story I was listening to. Dez told this story, or it was like a little twit longer thing. He was like, man. He's like he went up. This was back in I think 2012 when he was doing negotiations with Dallas, or 2013, and he was talking to Jerry up in the press box, and then so Jerry's like, okay, what can we get done? And then Dez like, hold up. I don't want to talk about this with you right now. And Jerry's like, why not? He's like, okay, look, you see that field down there? And Jerry's like, yeah. He said, okay, what do you want to bet you can cover me one-on-one down there? And Jerry's like, I got no chance. You're going to burn me every time. He's like, so why do you think I want to negotiate with you, Jerry? I got no chance. I'm going to let somebody else take care of that for me. Like Jerry is going to – he will figure out a way, and it seems like he might have done, to either front load the cap like you said or back load the cap, give him certain maybe incentives for showing up or maybe staying out of trouble, incentive bonuses. You know what I mean? I don't know what the contract details are yet, but if anybody can figure it out, it's my man Jerry Jones. But this scares me because this tells me if we don't win a Super Bowl this year, or at least get there, and the contract isn't done a certain way to where we got to get rid of Byron Jones, Amari, or Dak, or another offensive lineman, or Leighton Vander Esch in a couple of years, that worries me for the longevity of the team.
Right.
That's kind of where my head's at. It's like, all right, we're all in. We're going for it. Can we execute? I don't know. I don't know if it's risk putting us 5 years behind. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's where my head's at.
Right. But yeah, like definitely when these big contracts come out and everything, like there's a lot of stuff that is hidden, and there's a bunch more details that come out and really mess around with the cap when you get into the miscellaneous things compared to just like 6 years, 90 mil. Like you can say 6 years, 90 mil, and like the initial reaction is like mine earlier, like wow, like that's weird, that's crazy, but you can work it.
Yeah. So it would be interesting to see. I can't wait to see the contract details because I would love to see incentives for staying out of trouble, incentives for showing up to camp, how many games or carries that he has.
Yeah. If I don't have to talk to the commissioner for you this year, you get an extra $2 million.
You get an extra $2 million, bro.
No.
In cash.
Dude, that. By the way, I think if I was Jerry Jones, I would take this so personal on some levels because This man has bent over backwards to go out of his way, put his reputation, put his name out there on the line for Zeke. And Zeke there's always something going on with Zeke, right? Like every year there's something we're talking about. Like didn't get to play at the beginning of the year last year. He's had all these other things going on. He had stuff in college going on. He's had to go talk to the commissioner 2 or 3 times for Zeke. And then this year, now he's out of camp. And here we are. The first NFL game is in 2 days. Yeah. And this man ain't even got a contract signed yet. Like he hasn't
with 2 years left on his current deal.
Yeah, he ain't practiced any. He doesn't know like.
There's a new offense being implemented. How up to speed is he on that?
I didn't know there was a new offense.
Kellen Moore being the new offensive coordinator. I think they're pretty much keeping the old system and the old terminology. If I would imagine it'd be something similar, but that's what people have been saying. Like I've been watching the Cowboys preseason games and the interviews about what do you think about Kellen Moore and his new offense. People are saying, "Wow, it's crazy, it's dynamic, it's something different. It's not so vanilla. We're just going to run up the middle with Zeke and a play action pass over the top." It's not so.
Well, I feel like they're going to say that anyways, because like what are Cowboy fans wanting to hear?
Say?
Like this is what Cowboy fans want to hear. They want to know that Jason Garrett isn't really coaching, that he's just a face because no one thinks he's worth the crap, right?
Right.
And they want to know that your offense is going to do something other than turn around and give the ball to Zeke.
Yeah, I think it's a good manager of men. Jason Garrett seems like a good locker room leader, but he doesn't. When it comes to play calling, I mean, his stuff was crazy and wild and inventive in 2012, right? When the passing game was starting to kind of take off. But no, it's just not so great.
He's got the clapping down.
You seen those memes? Like, it's like something bad happens, Jason Garrett. It's okay, guys. We got this. We're clapping it up.
That's it. The clapping's down, man. I'm telling you.
For real.
Got the clapping down.
But even just watching the games, like I could tell, like there's a little more tempo.
Trying to go up tempo. That's the thing with these younger quarterbacks, man. Everyone's trying to go more up tempo because they're trying to hit the college roots a little bit. Like Mariota with the Titans example, like fast paced, up tempo. He's always best. Hurry up offense. Best Mariota you'll see the whole game probably. Jared Goff, young quarterback, same thing. I think Dak, the same thing. It's a pretty common theme.
Yeah, the hurry up is starting to really, really kind of take over in the NFL, at least especially in spots like just out of nowhere. Oh, we're going to hurry up. Let's go.
Yeah, I definitely think it's if you got a young QB, that's it. I think the older guys they're
just going to drop back in the pocket and laser that down the field.
Well, I mean, you got like Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers is like, all right, let me. Like, you call a play, that's fine, but I want to get up there and let me look around, and I'm going to change the plays, and, that's going to happen because I'm the on-field coach, and Matt LaFleur has a problem with that, so we're going to see how that goes.
Actually, I read a little article the other day that Matt LaFleur is actually like, you know what, I'm going to let Aaron Rodgers do his thing. That Rodgers was granted permission, take that however you want to do, granted permission to change plays at the line of scrimmage. I bet Rodgers just went up to him and was like, dude, if I could see the play changing, I'm going to change the play.
Bro, I don't care what you say. You know what that was? That was nothing but like at the beginning of this season's year, right? At the beginning of it, they were like, Matt LaFleur's coming in, and he came out and said something. He told the media that they weren't going to be doing a lot of that because that doesn't work in his system. In his offensive system, the quarterback cannot go up and change the play a lot. Well, This is Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is notorious for changing the play.
And so...
Usually he's right.
I think he finally realized, that you can't win, you're going to get fired, right? If y'all lose at the end of if you have a bad year this year, everyone's going to go back to that. Everyone's going to go back to that one comment, and it's going to torture his whole season. But he didn't want to lose his ground, right? He didn't want to feel like he was just giving up.
Yeah, he wanted to come in and he's trying to establish territory.
Right, so
I am the head coach.
He granted him permission. Yeah, no, that ain't how this worked.
Yeah, no. These are grown men out here. Okay, it's not high school football.
Mm-hmm.
All right, these are grown men. Let's go out here. Let's get this done.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So crazy stuff. We also had some more interesting things happen over the weekend, Lucas. Some highlights. Big trade, blockbuster trade going down. A couple of them, actually. First, I think we need to talk about your division, the AFC South. Mr. Jadeveon Clowney.
Bruh.
He's now a Seahawk.
Yeah. Bill O'Brien's a retard. That's all I got to say. I'm sorry if that offends anyone. Excuse my poor choice of adjectives there.
Yeah. It's all right.
But he has a lack of capable brain cells. Okay?
I think that's fair to say.
Like, that's a really questionable call. Like, you got Jadeveon Clowney, and this man is a force, right? He was a force in college. He was a force coming into the league. He's done nothing but succeed. Yeah, this man's built like a, and he said that he was going to hold out a training camp, but that he would come back a week before week 1, and that he would be ready. So he's going to be ready for the football season. He's going to come play for you. He's going to do what he does every game, and that is pressure the quarterback and just dominate on his edge, always.
Yeah.
And what do? You start shopping him for trades. He hears about it and is like, oh, well, if the team doesn't really want me. So, like to him,
They're
he's
not going
like,
to sign me to an extension. The team's shopping me. Get me out of here.
Yeah. Like, he came out and told everyone, and he told the team that he was going to be there for the season. He would be there to play.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not even going to try to work towards anything. They're just, oh, what can we get for this guy? We can't get anything now.
Yeah.
And it showed. What'd they get? Nothing. A bunch of no names and a bunch of baloney.
Yeah, a bunch of baloney. I have the official details here. Just watch from my side from YouTube. Let's pick it up here. Terms for Seahawks trade. This is per Ian Rappaport. Let's see. So the Seahawks get Jadeveon Clowney. The Texans get a 3rd-round pick and linebacker Jacob Martin, and also pass rusher. I'm going to butcher this name. Barcavius Mingo?
See, it doesn't even matter. All right, he doesn't matter.
Mark?
Because he's not going to be used. Worth nothing, right? That other linebacker ain't going to do squat. And the 3rd-round pick, congrats, you got a 3rd-round pick. That's cool. Clowney is a
they
number
just
one.
His upcoming contract. That's really all they did. They got a 3rd.
Well, Clowney is literally a number 1 edge rusher on any team.
And when you combine him with J.J. Watt on the other side.
Yeah.
Think about that, too. Like, they were pinching.
They had the best.
Play.
Yeah, I think they definitely had the best set of edge rushers in the league.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Man, I was just astounded, especially with what they got for him. Like, I can understand a 1, right? Because Jadeveon's worth the 1st-round pick. I can understand a 2 and a 3 in the prospect.
Oh,
right.
And by the way, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but let's just talk about Deshaun Watson, most sacked quarterback last year, I believe. Most pressured quarterback last year. Highest, like, this man
your
is
future,
getting
your
thrashed.
franchise.
Right. Yeah. And what'd they do? They got a linebacker and a safety. Is that what you said? And a 3rd-round pick?
Yeah.
So you have your offensive line is still bad. You've done nothing to invest in your offensive line. You have a coach that I don't know why he's still your coach. Like this guy, they just keep messing up along the way. And
I've heard some Houston fans say that, like, why do we still have him?
Yeah, and so and this is why it upsets me when people are like, oh, the Texans are going to win the AFC South now because the coach ain't there. You don't have a coach. You don't have a GM. You don't have an offensive line. You have a quarterback that is running scared for his life like a chicken with his head cut off every single play.
He's good.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's definitely good. But you have to have an offensive line to make it to the playoffs.
Oh, absolutely. Offensive line is the most important. Like, other than the quarterback, it's the most important positions in football. I really would argue in the trenches, those are your most important positions, other than the QB.
On both sides, like that is
both sides.
Football games are won and lost in the trenches, 100%. That's a saying. People say that all the time. 100% real.
Especially in December and January, right? When you have to run the football, because you can't throw it as much, and you're in the snow, and you need to pound the pavement. You got to have guys up front that can push the line forward.
Oh, and you don't have your number one halfback, so you're not going to be getting that help from the Russian game to try to help the offensive line.
Yeah, who do they have now? They have
Carlos Hyde, I believe. I'm not sure.
No, it's a guy they got from the Browns. What's his name? Is that his name?
Crowell?
No, it's not Crowell. I'm blanking right now, and I know this guy's name.
Let me just look up Duke Johnson.
Duke Johnson, yeah.
They have Carlos Hyde as well. They have Duke Johnson, Deonta Foreman, Tywan Jones, Greg Howell Jr., and Carlos Hyde. I'm not sure who.
Bless Carlos Hyde's soul, man. This is like the third straight year the dude's been traded.
Yeah.
Right before the season.
Yeah, 3 days ago. They got him from the Chiefs. So they do have Carlos Hyde now. Not sure if him or Duke. I'm sure they'll be splitting carries. And Deonta Foreman probably get to play some too. So I'm assuming they're carrying
running back by committee.
They're carrying 3 running backs on the roster for sure, I bet.
Yeah. And then but they also did make another trade. The Texans did make another trade. And I'll be at the end of this, whenever we talk about who all they have, we can identify Houston as a threat, especially to the AFC South.
Real quick.
So here we go.
We
have.
I did look it up, Jack. They have 4 running backs on their roster. They got 4. Duke Johnson Jr., Carlos Hyde, Tywan Jones, and Buddy Howell.
Wow, they carried 4 running backs.
Yeah, they carried 4 running backs and 4 tight ends.
Wow. 2 quarterbacks, I bet, not 3. That's crazy.
Yeah, they took 2.
Texans have traded with the Miami Dolphins, another blockbuster trade that took place over the weekend. Full terms here again via Ian Rappaport. Texans get left tackle Laramie Tunsil, wide receiver Kenny Stills, and a 4th-round pick. And the Dolphins get 2 first-rounders, a 2nd-rounder, and a special teamsman Johnson Badamosi, and offensive lineman Julian Davenport. Lucas, your take on this trade for the Texans? They picked. You were just talking about the offensive line. They picked up a big-time lineman.
Right. 100%. He's a big-time dude. Right. Mm-hmm. So your left tackle spot. All right. So you have one good spot now on your team, and that's the blind side. Actually, it's not because Deshaun Watson is left-handed. So probably would have liked to see a right tackle there a little bit. But anyways, they got a big guy up front. That's going to help them a lot on the left side. And they got Kenny Stills to add to that Will Fuller, DeAndre Hopkins combo.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't like it. You gave up 2 1s and a 2?
Yeah.
I feel like
2 1s.
I feel like that's crazy. I feel like they're worth like a 1 and a 2.
Yeah, or I think it was 2 1s and a 4. No, they got the 4th back. 2 1s and a 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 1s and a 2. I feel like they're worth like a 1 and a 2, a 1 and a 3 maybe. But to do 2 1s and a 2 for
too much.
Your 3rd wide receiver and your starting left tackle, although the left tackle thing is a huge deal.
Kenny Stills is big time though.
You think so?
He's big time.
I don't know, man. He's
the only reason the Dolphins got any yardage.
They had Jarvis Landry last year. What are you talking about?
No, they didn't. He was with Cleveland.
Jarvis Landry just now went to Cleveland.
No, bro, he was there last year, wasn't he? Jarvis Landry was with Cleveland last year.
I'm not sure.
I am like 95% sure. I know he was with the Dolphins before that because this year they picked up OBJ to go with him.
Let me just find out. All right.
Verify it for me. I am so sure.
Jarvis Landry.
Kenny Stills was their number 1.
Yeah, last year. He was their number 1 for 1 year and couldn't do anything because they don't have a quarterback and they still don't have a quarterback. All right, so 2018.
Coverage. But now you got DeAndre Hopkins. Who
all right, he's been with the Browns for 1 year. But he was with the Dolphins before that and had 112 receptions. Okay?
Jeez.
All right, let's just find out what Kenny Stills has done. I'm sorry, everyone, for the clicking that you're having to hear. Kenny Stills had 37 receptions for 500 yards last year. Number 1 wide receiver production is a $1,000. If you
Yeah,
ain't
but he
dropping
has
1,000 yards, then you're
But
not.
he has
no.
nobody else.
No.
Who do they have? Kenyon Drake as a running back? Do they
Has
have
done
any offensive
good.
linemen?
Kenyon
Do they have
Drake's done good every year. What are you
Oh.
talking about?
He's okay at best, average.
You're delusional, bro.
He's average, man.
Oh,
They have no. They didn't have anybody throwing the ball to him either.
They
Kenny
got.
Stills now has Deshaun Watson. Oh, and by the way, DeAndre Hopkins, who probably is the best receiver in the league, opposite him. Kenny Stills is going to be your number 2, or he's going to be either going to have him as a, or you're going to have Will Fuller out wide, and Kenny Stills is now as your slot.
Yeah, but
He's
he's
going to
not.
have a way more productive year this year.
You think he'll get over 500 yards?
500? Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No way. No
So I
shot.
bet on it.
I'll do a real bet. Let me write this down, bro. We got to keep this in the notes.
Write it down. We bet
All right.
tub of G Fuel.
Really? I'm sure we'll do it. If you want to do that, we'll do that.
What was your idea?
I didn't have one.
Okay, this is happening live, folks.
All right,
We're making a deal over Kenny Stills having more than 500 yards. Take it to the bank, bro. Take it to the bank.
This is receiving yards, right? We're not going to do total yards in case this guy's like a punt returner or something.
They probably put Will Fuller's punt return now, don't you think?
Is he ever healthy?
We'll do receiving yards. Yeah, 500 receiving yards. I think they're really going to use him in this offense. He's going to be the Cole Beasley, basically. Who, by the way, is the only offensive weapon on the Buffalo Bills lineup. Book it.
All right, I got it. It's down. It's here. Okay?
Booked.
It's here.
It's booked.
You're delusional.
Over
bro.
500 yards this year.
You're delusional.
And Hopkins is probably going to have over a K.
I mean, I've said some delusional stuff. Like we'll get into this more later. I got the Titans going to the Super Bowl this year. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Which is crazy. But I'm
banking.
banking.
Bet on that, Lucas.
Look, I'll talk about that later, and I will
Okay.
bet on that. All right. But we'll get into that later because that's coming up later. So disappointed in you.
Why are you disappointed in me?
The number 3 wide receiver is going to have over 500 yards. But wait, when he was the number 1 wide receiver, he only had 500 yards.
Yeah, because he had nobody else out there. They had a
Irish
terrible
my
quarterback.
case.
They had a banged up Ryan Tannehill, and who else came in? It wasn't Josh Rosen.
Do you know Corey Davis had a little over 1,000 yards last year as the number 1 wide receiver for the Titans, and Mariota
he's gonna
didn't
have
play
a
half
good-
the season? Blaine Gabbert was the quarterback for most of the year. That
Better
man
than,
can
injured
throw a
Tannehill.
football about 5 yards and it be accurate. After that, you don't know where it's going.
Kenny Stills will get over 500 yards this
Okay.
year.
All right, whatever.
I'm telling you, man, he's so fast. Him and Will Fuller. Oh, Hopkins is taking double coverage every play.
Bro. We're not here to talk about Hopkins. We're talking about Kenny Stills.
Listen, I still think that the Titans are going to win the division, even though the Texans are now loaded at wide receiver, right? And they got an offensive lineman. One, they're not. I don't even think they make the wild card. I don't think the Texans make the playoffs this year.
Anyways, all right, back to what we're talking about.
Okay,
Back on
move
track
forward.
here, Jack.
What's next? Predictions?
Do you want to do predictions first? Real quick, I do want to say,
Gordon?
yeah, we'll touch up on Melvin Gordon. I have another trade that I just thought of. The Titans traded our fourth wide receiver. He's our 4th wide receiver,
Yeah.
possibly our 5th. Taywan Taylor, we traded him to the Browns for a undisclosed draft pick, and he has already gone to the media and said that he has told the Browns the Tennessee Titans game plan against them and their whole offense and everything. And like, bro, do you think we traded you and we didn't think
didn't
you'd go
expect
talk
that
to
to
him?
happen?
Like you got traded because 1, you couldn't catch the ball, and 2, you ran the wrong routes all the time. Like, we have coaches, 2 different coaches on record saying that Mariota threw an interception because Taywan Taylor wasn't where he was supposed to be.
Get him up out of here.
Get him out.
Get him out.
That's it.
Get him out of here.
3rd round draft pick, by the way. Disgusted.
What an idiot. Okay.
All right. Look, I don't understand how it's your job and you can't learn your routes. Been in the league for
Baffling, bro.
Been in the league for 3 years. This is your second year in the same offense.
Mm-hmm.
Know your routes and catch the ball. That's all I ask.
Absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Don't understand it.
Yeah. All right. I
He's
know.
gone.
Look, I know not all wide receivers are naturally gifted like DeAndre Hopkins. That man has hands the size of this poster right here. All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, he could grab my apartment in his palm, in the palm of his hands. He could grab my whole
probably
house. All right?
Yeah, he
This
probably
man catches everything. All right? So,
Mm-hmm. No, I feel that. I definitely feel that. Absolutely, I agree. Dude's insane. I think he's the most. He might be
he's the best catcher in the NFL.
the best catcher in the NFL. I think he's the best receiver. 100%. Antonio Brown doesn't touch him yet, especially not in Oakland. I mean, come on.
I'm trying to think. I think he is probably the best receiver.
AB?
And no, DeAndre Hopkins.
Hopkins? Yeah, I think he has to be.
And it sucks, but he is so good, dude. Like he catches everything.
He's got to be in your division, though, doesn't he?
Gotta be. All right.
Hey, got to go through some adversity, right?
That's it. You gotta meet it. All right.
That's right. Melvin Gordon, still holding out.
Yeah, that man ain't playing. I didn't draft him in any fantasy things. Nothing.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Man's a joke.
Yeah, and they got Austin Eckler to back him up.
Which, by the way,
You know,
real quick, some fantasy sleepers. Right, I did draft Austin Eckler for your
Give it
week
to me.
1 stuff coming in. Pollard, halfback with the
For sure.
Cowboys, just in case Zeke doesn't play. Just in case like he hasn't signed his contract or
entirely
whatever.
possible.
Yeah, that's a hidden gem. Austin Eckler, I drafted that man, and I'm in 4 leagues, and I drafted him in 3. I got him super late.
Yeah,
I think
He's
it's an
definitely
awesome
worth
pick. He already was sometimes a decent flex player last year, honestly, depending on the situation that you had going on.
for sure.
And so, Austin Eckler, huge help, I think, to add to your
If
fantasy
you can
team.
get him, if you can get him late, Calvin Ridley, he's going to be a big time player this year.
You think he will be? You think he's a sleeper?
I think. Well, you know, do you really define him as a sleeper? I really think he 10th round in some cases, 10th to 12th round. He's kind of right around in that area. Calvin Ridley. I mean, because you know, it's the same kind of thing. Like, is he going to score a lot of touchdowns? No, but you know, he's going to get 4 to 5 looks a game.
I had him last year, and I probably used him as a flex once.
Yeah, just keep him in the back pocket on the bench just in case.
Yeah.
Right. I think Larry Fitzgerald is really going under the radar this year.
I mean,
People have him ranked as like the 65th wide receiver, and he's better than that.
they're not going to win a game this year.
Oh, is that the bold prediction?
That's the bold prediction.
Cardinals are going to
serious.
go 0-16 this year.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray's not going to win you one game. Not one. Oh, the bold prediction. You're going to have a couple bold predictions in this episode.
That's it. I got
Oh
it.
my gosh,
I got it
I'm
all
gonna get
right
so much
here.
G Fuel from
We
here.
got all the predictions right here, every division, and
love
I don't know if you can see it, but right there, I have Cardinals 0-16. All right.
Oh, you actually had that. 0-16.
This
this
is
year.
real. This is a real thing. All right. This is real stuff.
I'll bet a
Okay?
case on. I'll bet a tub.
Well, no, because like you can stumble. look, you can stumble into one win. All right,
On 3 wins?
unless you're the Cleveland Browns.
I'll give him over 3 wins.
Over 3 wins. So
Over
that means
3
they're
wins,
going to
I'll bet
win
you on the
4
tub.
or more.
They win 4 at least.
All right, I'm putting
We're
that
booking it
down.
again.
Are we doing another tub? Let's do something else.
Okay, what else do you want to do? You like a Titans hat or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, a Titans hat or a Cowboys hat. You buy me a Cowboys hat.
All right.
Book it.
All right. I
They get
got
4
it.
wins. I think Kyler Murray and Larry Fitzgerald get you 4 wins this year. I'm gonna be sweating if it's week 16 and they have 3.
No shot, bro. No
I'm
shot.
be sweating so bad. Don't get me wrong. I really don't think they can really beat anybody in their division, but I think they sneak a couple games.
Do you know how much a Tennessee Titan or a Cowboy hat is? I bet a Cowboy hat's $40, bro.
Oh, absolutely. Oh no, I'm gonna be out of so much money. Watch. You're gonna be just taking it all from me.
All right. Is it time to get into the predictions?
I think it's time to get into the predictions. We've had a couple bold ones already.
All right. All right.
Who you got for me? Lay it out for me, Lucas.
All right, I'm going to start off with the AFC North. All right.
Okay.
I have the Steelers winning the division, going 14-2. I have. Oh yeah,
Hold
the
on.
Steelers are good, man.
Did you just say 14-2?
14-2. I have them and the Saints going 14-2.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You need to go look at the schedule.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let me tell you.
Ball's in your
They're
court.
ready. All right.
You go.
This is what's going to happen. All right. This is their road to victory right here. They play the Patriots this week. It'll be in our game of the weeks that we do here in a little bit. It is on there. All right. It's probably Sunday Night Football, I believe, and that is going to be an awesome game. And you know what? When do you beat the Patriots? The first part of the season. That's when the Patriots lose.
Oh,
So it's about to happen.
Fun fact: the Patriots lost 5 games last year. Not a single person who beat them made the playoffs.
Yeah, it's like the Titans and the Dolphins and Jacksonville.
Jacksonville beat them.
Yeah, I just thought up 3 off the top of my head. All right, anyways.
Fun fact.
So after that, I have the Browns coming up second in the AFC North, going 12-4. All right, they will be the wild card team. Don't look at me like that, bro. This team's good. Have you seen the Browns?
12
Have you seen the people on their team?
I'm thinking 9-7, 10-6, maybe.
Bro, do you know who the AFC North plays this year?
Now, who? I actually haven't looked at their schedule.
Bro,
But 12-4.
I got the Ravens going 9-7, making it third in the AFC North. Now the Bengals going 2-14 because they're garbage. All right.
Quick shout out to my man. Jory's calling me.
Ugh.
I'll talk to you later, bud. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. We love you, Jory, but important stuff. All right. So Ravens 9-7. All right. Bengals 2-14. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah.
All right. We'll move on to the AFC South now. Okay.
Okay.
I got the Titans going 12-4. We're gonna have to stumble into some wins now. All right.
But I actually could see that happening. That's I can see it happen.
I wouldn't have thought this, but no Andrew Luck with the Colts now. Okay. So you have
You were 0-12 against him.
Right, and we are 4-0 against Jacoby Brissett. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Or actually, I think it's 3-0. Anyways, so
Undefeated.
12-4. We're gonna lose. We're definitely gonna lose games. Like we play the Chiefs, we play the Chargers.
Those are games.
We go against the AFC West, right? So the AFC South does. So I got us beating losing to the Chiefs and the Chargers. I think we split with the Texans, so we lose a game there. And then I also have us losing a game against the Saints.
Yeah.
After that, I think we beat the Browns week 1 because it's week 1, right?
Yeah.
I factored that in when I said the Browns go 12-4. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we beat the Chargers. We played them in London last year.
Ooh.
All right, we played them, and we were about to go into overtime. We scored the touchdown. The whole second half, we owned it, bro. And we are ballsy coach, man. We might lose some games because of this dude, but he's got some testicles. All right.
He does.
Because he comes up, and it's like we score the touchdown, kick a field goal to tie the game, and go into overtime, and we're going for the dub. All right. We go for 2, and we don't get it because what was that? Someone ran the wrong route. The wrong route again? It's a theme. It's a theme with the Titans, all right? Anyways.
And you had them going 12-4 with the theme of running the wrong route.
We're fixing the problems this year.
we got one of them. We got him up out of here.
All right, okay. We get them up out. Anyways, the good news is that I'm counting on a lot of things to come together for the Titans this year. I'm counting on Mariota to stay decently healthy, okay?
Yeah.
Derrick Henry has come out, all right? Derrick Henry has come out of nowhere. He ran for 1,000 yards last year, and most of those yards came in the last 4 games of the year.
Dude's like 8'7".
All right.
Dude, really
That's right. He is a giant.
Huge.
All right. That is
huge.
That is a man out there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Colts not being there, that's a big factor. Like, it's gonna be hard, but I think we can pull out the dub. I'm counting on our pass rush to get a little better. We might have the best secondary in the league, just saying.
Ooh, Kevin Byard. Ooh.
We got the highest paid free safety. We got Adoree Jackson, Logan Ryan.
Yeah.
Malcolm Butler.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
We got Kenny Vaccaro, who came from the Saints. No one thought would do anything and played awesome for us last year. We were a top 5 scoring defense last year, and that's because we had no pass rush. All right.
Yeah.
So, give me a pass rush with our second year guy coming in. Right. We have
the ingredients are there.
We got Harold Landry coming in. This is his second year. We pulled in Cameron Wake. We got Jarrell Casey coming up the middle and on the edge sometimes.
Yes.
And we drafted Jeffrey Simmons, defensive tackle from Mississippi State. And this man's going to do some stuff. All right? And
next Albert Haynesworth question mark?
Maybe. So he's not going to be able to play for a while, but they're saying that he's actually going to come back in September. That's fine with me. Okay. Come win us some games when it's time, baby. Give it to me.
You can't ignore the offensive weapons. Adding Adam Humphries, I think, is going to be huge as a security blanket for Mariota. Having Delaney Walker back, fully recovered from his injury. If Mariota can stay healthy, man, he's going to get a big contract. If he goes 12-4 and takes his team all the way to the Super Bowl, like you're saying, this dude is getting a fat contract. He is securing the bag for sure.
That's it. I will say, though, our offensive line, we drafted a right guard to be our starter this year. He is out with an undisclosed injury or something's going on in his life right now. He hasn't been here for most of the training camp. So our number one starter was going to be there, but then Taylor Lewan is suspended for 4 games. So the first 4 games are going to be rough because...
especially against Cleveland.
And we got 2 holes, and Myles Garrett's right down there.
Boy, you talking about good edge rush.
Anyways, so next up, I have the Texans going 9-7. Right, okay. I got the Jaguars going 8-8, and then I have the Colts going 3-13.
3-13 with Jacoby Brissett. Wow, would that be a letdown?
3-13.
3-13.
I mean,
you're telling me based on your records for this year, projected records, I will have the Cardinals winning more games than the Colts.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. Oh, boy, I don't know about that.
Like here's the thing, bro. Like, the Colts have one of the best defenses in the league. They're so good, blah, blah, blah. True. With Andrew Luck at quarterback.
Yeah.
Year before last, what happened? You just can't. Andrew Luck changes that team.
Yeah, I'm not denying that at all. You know who's hyping up Jacoby?
Who?
Former Dallas Cowboy, Keyshawn Johnson. Every time I see this dude on TV about Jacoby Brissett saying that he is something special, that he deserves to be a starter in this league, and that he is going to show everybody up this year.
He's been a starter.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if he's special. Could be decent. We'll see. We'll see how he does this year.
We'll see. We'll see, right? I need to see it, though. And so until I see it, 3-13. All right. Okay. I got the AFC West. All right.
Yeah.
I got the Chiefs going 14-2.
I can't blame you. Mahomes magic is real.
It's so hard to argue with the Chiefs. Mm-hmm. They could go 16-0.
The people that are really good, the only people that are going to beat the Chiefs are the Chiefs.
I got the Patriots beating the Chiefs.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, like them making their own mistakes and not being all there that night or whatever.
For sure. And then I got the Chargers going 10-6, being the second wild card.
I see that.
Raiders going 5-11. I don't know who Antonio Brown is. I don't care. He's useless.
Mid-season, he's going to ask for another helmet. Watch.
Yeah. He's a clown, bro. All right. This ain't a circus. All right. This is NFL. This is football.
That's right.
I got the Broncos going 3-13. I wanted to do better, but where I wanted the other people to be going, I think the Chiefs, Chargers, and Raiders are all better than the Broncos, even with Joe Flacco.
Philip Lindsay and Noah Fant.
Yeah, I mean, feel free to the Raiders and the Broncos. Feel free to flip that, right?
I think I would probably flip that. I think Joe Flacco is probably the best quarterback. Obviously, they've had since Peyton Manning. He's not anything crazy. He is a Super Bowl champion. He's a game manager. He's consistent. I'll give him that. He just doesn't have to lose in the game. As long as he's not throwing picks, they should be okay.
Right.
But he's not going to go out and win you any games.
Let's just remember his job got taken by Lamar Jackson last year.
Very true. Very true. But new city, new place, that can be rejuvenation for the soul.
Right. AFC East, I got the Patriots going 13-3.
Surprise, surprise.
I mean,
Bill Belichick said that this is his most athletic team he's had in a long time.
That's crazy. I do want to say real quick, these teams I got going like 14-2, 14-2, 12-4, 13-3, like they're probably going to lose more, right? And these teams that are only winning 2 games are probably going to win a little more because that happens in football. But I'm going by like I look at the matchup and I'm like, this is who should win this game.
Yeah.
So that's
there's going to be you can't predict any given Sunday. Stuff's going to be crazy. But with you give a game or 2 or maybe even 3, you're going to be right around that area.
Right.
I feel that.
I got the Jets going 5-11. All right.
Ooh, I disagree.
I know.
Disagree. I think 7-9.
I got the Bills going 3-13.
Yeah, they have nothing. They haven't had anything for a long time. Sorry, but
I got the Dolphins going 2-14 because they don't have a quarterback. They don't know who their quarterback is. Is it Josh Rosen? Ryan Fitzpatrick?
I think they just named Fitzpatrick the Week 1 starter.
Did they really?
Yeah.
They traded for. Man, bro. You know what? The Bucks tried this last year.
But they just traded their receiver.
Yeah, I don't understand. All right. We don't care about the Dolphins.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. I know I'm bad at this.
You're fine. We don't care about the Dolphins.
The Dolphins are in full rebuild, and we're going to wait for 12 to retire. That's our game plan. That is all. They're going to accumulate draft picks and try and rebuild their team so by the time that Tom Brady retires, they have a shot. They've given up on the next 3 years.
The whole AFC East is terrible.
Yeah. Although the Jets could be – Jets are the most formidable.
There's something to be said about the fact that the Patriots are in the easiest division in football. And
10 straight years.
And it gives them, not to take anything away from the Patriots, but the best thing that Belichick does is gets his team ready for the postseason. He doesn't. Yeah. He's not the Super Bowl champ at the beginning. He's the Super Bowl champ at the end.
Yeah.
And so,
absolutely,
this conference that he's in gives him that whole season. He has the whole season to get all his little kinks worked out.
He's got 5 to 6 games guaranteed wins. All he has to do is steal another 4 or 5, and he's in the playoffs. He's in the game, in the tournament, and that's when he's at his best.
But in this division, all right. So let's say he wins 5 and he splits with one of the teams, right? All right. Okay. Because you play six division games. So he wins 5. You only have to go win 4 more against the other teams. Yeah, because no one else in the division is going to get 9 wins.
Yeah.
The Jets aren't going to go 9-7.
Exactly. You might even be able to get away with 8. Like, let's be real. They could probably win it.
Division games matter, man. That's it.
That's so true.
So in the AFC, I've got the Steelers, Titans, Chiefs, Patriots division winners, and I got the Browns and Chargers coming out as your wild cards.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. Down to the NFC, I got the NFC North. I have the Vikings winning. All right, I got the Vikings winning. I think they're the most complete team in the division. I don't care about
discount double check
Aaron Rodgers, bro. Right? Like,
you don't care about 12?
No, not when it comes to beat the Bears and the Vikings for the division.
Yeah,
that's too much.
They're going to split. They're going to beat the Lions twice. They're going to split with the Bears, and they're going to split with the Vikings. They're going to win 4 division games. They're going to win that division.
They're going to get swept by one of those teams.
You think so?
Yeah. Now they're going to beat the crap out of the Lions.
Yeah, Lions, they don't exist.
So I got the Vikings going 10-6, right? I got the Bears. I have the Bears also going 10-6, but they get second place in the division based off their win-tie ratio going on with Vikings.
Oh, okay, interesting.
I have the Packers going 9-7.
Respectable. But
all right, so if you want to argue that the Packers make the wild card, that's fine.
I think they win the division.
You're a lunatic. And then I have the Lions going 3-13.
That might be too much for them. It might be 2-14, honestly.
I mean, you got Matthew Stafford. That's it. You don't have Golden Tate anymore, right?
No, they got Marvin Jones. That's it. Jason Garrett clap.
So then I got the NFC South. I have the Saints going 14-2. Drew Brees is on a war path to get this Super Bowl, man. All right, he's gonna get this Super Bowl. Alvin Kamara, they ain't got Mark Ingram anymore, but Alvin Kamara has come out of nowhere, and this man is a force.
Oh, he's so good.
He
Especially
is.
he fits perfectly within that Saints offense and their schemes.
So
He fits
good.
that perfect.
So good for that they want. And he can power you. He can juke you out of your socks.
Screens.
He can catch the ball out of the
RPOs.
backfield. He has excellent
Yeah.
vision. The Saints are such a good team. Such a good team, dude.
Michael Thomas, highest paid wide receiver right now, who I would actually probably put as the number 2 best receiver in the league, maybe 3. He's up there.
So then I've got
number 3 right behind Julio.
Then I got the Falcons going 11-5, making the wild card.
Yeah.
They're good, bro.
Falcons were really good last year, even with injuries.
Yeah, Devontae was out.
Those games.
I lost their starting halfback. I'm terrified for the Titans to play them. I actually have the Titans losing to the Falcons in week 3.
Okay.
I got the Panthers going 5-11, finishing 3rd.
Yeah, is Cam going to get back to his to old MVP Cam?
Cam's probably going to get hurt. Let's be honest. Cam's probably going to get hurt because they don't have a team around him once again.
Right. They have an older Greg Olsen, no really number 1.
Greg Olsen, bro, this man cannot stay healthy to save his life. What is this, like 3 years in a row that he can't stay healthy?
Yeah.
I hate it for the guy.
Same. He's a good dude. Seems like a good dude.
Buccaneers going 3-13. Jameis Winston's going to throw for 500 yards and 6 touchdowns. They're going to lose every game.
I'm going to have Kenny Stills is going to get more receiving yards than Jameis.
They lost Adam Humphries. They lost Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson. I'm sorry.
This is the last year that Jameis Winston will be a starting quarterback in the NFL.
I agree. Unless a team like the Dolphins give him another chance.
Unless some weird team is like, hey, we'll take him. Like, I'm sure he's going to land on it. Whether he'll be a starter, I doubt it. I think this is last year, at least in Tampa Bay. They got to make a decision on him. If he has another really bad year,
he's going to try to go somewhere else. He's going to test free agency at the end of this year.
For sure.
NFC West. I got the Rams going 13-3.
Shocker. Even with the problems on the offensive line that you talked about?
Yeah, just because. And with Todd Gurley's, like, problems.
Jared Goff. And
it's just.
They might have the best receiving core in the league.
I look at their division, and I got the Seahawks and the 49ers splitting with them. They're going to sweep the Cardinals. And I still can't. All the other teams that they play, like, it's hard to. I think I had the Cowboys as the other team that beats them.
Okay.
Little
revenge from last year. We got pounded last year, bro. We got pounded. Who's the running back there? C.J. Anderson, the human bowling ball. Okay, just torched Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch right up the middle. It was oh god, it was so embarrassing. It was so hard to watch. PTSD. Move forward. Go ahead.
So I got the Seahawks going 9-7, finishing 2nd in the division.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I wanted to put the 49ers up there, but McKinnon's still hurt, and they got some wide receivers I'm not sure about, so.
Yeah.
I got the 49ers going 6-10.
Okay.
I got the Cardinals going 0-16, finishing last in the NFC West and last in the NFL, behind a quarterback. Look, bro. This is what's going to happen. He's going to come out week 1, and he's going to light it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to light it up, and they might win that game. All right? I don't even know who they play, but they might win week 1. All right?
Yeah.
Marcus Mariota came into the league. We torched the Buccaneers. Torched them.
Yes.
We didn't win another game all year, I don't think. I think we won 2 more games. We went 3-13 that year, I think. This man's very first pass in the NFL was like a 60-yard touchdown.
I think I remember you texted me like, "This dude is a goat." Like, this dude is so
bro,
good.
It was first play, and I still think he's good. I have a Mariota jersey. Season tickets for the Titans.
Quarterback right now.
I think he's the most underrated quarterback as well. But I don't want to get into that because I will get people in the comments below. But by the way, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But I will get people in the comments below that are just torching me because everyone loves to torch Mario. So, I got the NFC East, Cowboys 11-5.
Ooh,
what's up?
Ooh.
What's up?
Ooh.
Talk to me.
I like
Jackson.
that.
Talk to me.
I like
buddy.
that. Hey! I appreciate that. Man. I appreciate the gas. Actually, I'm going 10-6. I'll
right.
take 11-5.
Who are the Eagles? Right? I don't care.
No one knows.
No.
They don't have Nick Foles anymore to bail him out.
Carson Wentz ain't even going to make it. He's not going to make it through the year.
Yeah.
All right.
Keep up at him.
I got the Eagles going 10-6, not making the wild card.
Ooh.
Because the Bears play the Eagles, and the Bears will beat the Eagles, and they will make the wild card spot. And the Falcons will be 11-5, so they get the first wild card spot.
Oh, I see what you did there.
So the Eagles will go 10-6 and not make the playoffs. Crushing. Absolutely crushing. That'd be terrible. I got the Giants going 2-14.
Sounds about right.
You're in the second worst division, honestly.
Yeah, it's just us and the Eagles.
Because I got the Giants 2-14 and the Redskins 2-14.
Oh, good God!
Is it
the
actually?
Will come in the middle of the year. Same with Daniel Jones.
Can you believe that I gave the Redskins 2 wins and I didn't give the Cardinals any?
You know, that's actually more believable though. Like I think the Redskins are a better team than the Cardinals. They're more complete. They just having quarterback issues. Last year they were doing really well until Alex Smith.
Feel bad for him.
Right up there.
Feel bad for him for that. That sucks, man.
Yeah, that really does. Hopefully he's back next year. That was a horrific injury.
So to recap on the NFC, I got the Vikings, Saints, Rams, Cowboys, and then the wild cards I have the Falcons and the Bears.
I like that. Except I'm gonna switch the Vikings with the Packers, and I'm gonna have the Vikings taking the Bears wild card spot.
You know the Bears won 12 games last year, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they did, right? But we got enough film on Mitch Trubisky now. Okay, he hasn't proven it to me yet, right? Matt Nagy's a heck of a coach. Okay, and I really love their defense.
No.
It's astounding.
Their quarterback and their kicker didn't win them 12 games.
The defense did.
Right.
Khalil
Mack. I did it. Khalil Mack.
Yeah. Okay. Aaron. Discount. Double check. Bad man. Rodgers.
Lost last year, first game of the year against the Bears.
This week, he's going to win.
It wasn't first game of the week because first game of the week last year, Aaron Rodgers got hurt, came out later in the game, led a comeback, I believe, and won.
Mm-hmm. You doubting this guy?
I'm not doubting Aaron Rodgers. I'm doubting his team. You made a prediction earlier, which I have in my book of knowledge.
What was my prediction?
You said the Packers would have a top 5 defense this year.
I did say that. Book it.
You're delusional, bro.
Top 5 defense, bro.
So, to move on here.
I'm going to be so wrong. At the end of the year, we're going to go back and watch this. Packers going to finish like last in defense, and you're going to be like, ha, Jack, I done told.
And they lost Clay Matthews. Anyways,
good point.
So I have my little playoff bracket, right, with the people that I picked.
Yeah.
So I'll start on the side of the AFC.
Okay.
I have the Chargers and the Patriots playing, and I have the Patriots winning.
Yeah.
And then the other wild card game is the Browns at the Titans, with the Titans winning.
Okay.
Okay.
Titans.
Then I have the Patriots against the Steelers, a rematch. I have the Steelers taking it. Okay. I think they're big hitters this year. Okay. And I have the Chiefs at the Titans.
Nasty, bro.
All right. I got the Chiefs at the Titans.
14-2 Steelers.
Chiefs and Titans playing.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs are going to beat us in the regular season. Okay. It's going to come playoff time though, and we're going to go into Arrowhead and we're going to win.
You're going to go into Arrowhead. That's Tennessee.
Yeah.
And come out victors.
All right, let's look at 2 years ago in the playoffs.
I was going to say, you're going to bring that up.
What happened? Marcus Mariota threw a touchdown to himself. We win. The year before that, in the regular season, we kicked like a 60-yard field goal in Arrowhead to win the game at the end of the year.
So if anybody's going to go into Arrowhead, it'd be the Kryptonite.
It's going to be the Titans.
Unstoppable Mahomes, Magic, Kansas City Chiefs.
It's going to be the Titans.
Hey, I'm all for it, man.
Best secondary in the league.
Let's get this bread.
Okay. So then I have the Steelers against the Titans in your AFC Championship, and I have the Titans winning because I had to, because earlier in the year I said the Titans would somehow claw their way to the Super Bowl.
That is your bold prediction. They will make the Super Bowl this year.
If we're going to be realistic for a second, I actually do think the Steelers will make the Super Bowl, but Titans are going to make it, okay?
Steelers have a nasty young defense. I picked them up in fantasy. Picked them up late.
So on the other side, I got the NFC, okay?
Yeah.
I got the Bears at the Cowboys week 1. I got the Cowboys coming out.
Yeah.
because it will be home game for the Cowboys.
That's huge.
They will win this. Okay. Other side, I got Falcons at Vikings. Okay.
Falcons, right?
No, I picked the Vikings.
You picked the Vikings to beat the Falcons.
Kirk Cousins ain't no joke, man.
Yeah, but do you know that that their coach Zimmerman is 5-13 in primetime games?
That's fine. Have you seen Stephon Diggs and Adam Thielen play?
Have you seen
Dalvin
Jones,
Cook's going to be healthy?
AKA Matty Ice, aka.
I have. I seen them choke a Super Bowl lead.
And last year, Matt Ryan, I think, went 33-7. Touchdown to interception ratio with all of those injuries and without his starting running back. And now he's going to have a fully healed defense.
You can throw the ball as much as you want. Throw the ball as much as you want, but at the end of the day, Jameis Winston ain't a good quarterback.
Vikings defense,
okay?
Just torching them.
If Jameis Winston can go out and throw the ball for 400 yards and lose every game, Matt Ryan can lose a playoff game.
I will say this, though. If the Falcons go up 28-3 and the Vikings beat them, then Matty Rice and he should just retire, bro. Because if that happens again, he needs to just be done. If that happens twice, come on, man.
So then I have the Cowboys at the Rams. Cowboys get their revenge and make it to the NFC Championship.
Yes.
I have the Vikings at the Saints, and I have the Saints getting their revenge and winning. Yes. It is a revenge week in the NFC.
They really should have gone to the Super Bowl like
two years in a row. I know.
2 years in a row, bro. What blown call than a blown coverage? Mind blown, dude.
Then I got Cowboys at Saints. And that's the end of the road, Jackson.
Yeah, you know, we can only go so far. Okay, but we Be Breezy is just nasty.
If I'm being super honest,
mm-hmm.
I do think the Titans will make the playoffs and make it to the AFC Championship. Okay? Now, the Patriots or the Steelers are going to knock us off right there.
I definitely think the Titans will make the playoffs for sure. And I really hope they make the AFC Championship. That would be awesome.
So in the Super Bowl.
Because then I'm coming up to Tennessee and Lucas and we're going to get tickets.
That's right. I'm getting tickets.
That's right.
Yo, I want you to know if the Titans make the Super Bowl.
No, you're really kicking me out so Ashley can go. But
I will sell my left testicle to go to the Titans game if they make the Super Bowl, bro. I would cry.
Yeah,
I would cry, bro. All right, so
that would be awesome.
Titans and Saints in the Super Bowl. Saints win, sadly. Even if you take my whole ridiculous Titans thing, because I know that's what everyone thinks. All right, take that out of there. I don't care who they're playing against. Saints are winning the Super Bowl this year. That is
I'd have to agree with that. Yeah, I do think we're going to see Breeze versus Brady in the Super Bowl
for one last time.
Should have got last year. One last time. Goat versus goat. That's what I think we're going to see. But I think that Breeze is going to keep Brady from getting number 7.
We might do it, man. My eyes are burning something fierce.
I am so sorry.
Ooh, it's okay. It's all that. I got to watering up when I talk about the Titans making the Super Bowl.
I know, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they really do make the AFC Championship, though, what's going to be your reaction if they actually make the championship game?
We'll see. This year, in about 18 weeks.
Oh, my God. Dude,
on this podcast.
Every single Sunday, I'm looking right into you, camera. Every single Sunday from now through the end of the year, we have an NFL game. Are you not entertained?
I'm excited.
I'm good. I'm very excited. Ready to roll. You want to do our little predictions? Little 2-minute drill?
We can do the predictions. I'm ready.
All right. So every week now, from now on until the end of the season, me and Lucas are going to do our predictions. We're going to have the 3 big games of the week: the Thursday night, the Sunday night, and the Monday night game. If there's 2 Monday night games, we'll either throw that in or we'll pick one of the 2. And then, of course, we have the hometown teams, Cowboys game and the Titans game, which we'll give predictions on. We're going to keep track of them throughout the year. Who's going to be the big lead dog at the end? We'll figure out some kind of prize or something funny to do with it. But, Lucas, lay out the games for us. Who we got this week?
Real quick, we're going to have to upgrade this from, like, the 2-minute drill to, like, the 5 or 10-minute drill.
Yeah, we were thinking about that. The 2-minute thing is like, oh, that'd be fast, but we talk too much.
Yeah, it's too much. All right, quick recap of last week. Our big game of the week last week was Oregon at Auburn. I picked Auburn to win. Jackson picked
Oregon. Picked the Ducks, man. They had 3 turnovers.
Yeah, terrible. So Auburn won at the end of the game. Crazy.
And they're in the top 10 now.
And then the upset that we picked was Northwestern at Stanford. Stanford won. Neither one of us got points for that, so I'm in the lead right now. I'm 1-1.
I'm 0-2.
Jackson is the donut. Okay. I'm a
I,
breadstick.
guys, I got to pick one game right? One.
Oh yeah.
One.
All right. You ready to get into this, Jackson? You ready?
I'm ready to get into it. Let's go, baby.
All right. So to start it off, our college game day biggies.
Yeah.
Number 6 LSU at number 10 Texas. I'm picking Texas.
Hey, I'm taking Texas, baby. I'm taking Sam Ehlinger, right? We're going to come out with the fire. We're going to move up to like number 6 or 7 in the rankings after this week. I'm taking the Horns. I got to. I believe. I haven't had a good team in a long time.
Other college game, 12 Texas A&M at number 1 Clemson.
Clemson all day. I see the upset potential. I really do. But Trevor Lawrence is too good.
I'm going to go Texas A&M.
Going A&M. Oh, okay.
I'm going to do it. SEC faith. All right.
I feel that. What about our pro games?
All right. So coming in first, we have Thursday Night Football this week. Packers at the Bears. I got the Bears.
I'm taking the Packers, baby. I'm taking
I know
Aaron
you were.
Rodgers. Discount double check. Let's go, baby.
You're a disgusting human being. Do you know that?
I know that you hate it, okay? And you're going to hate it when I am right next week and I get to gloat in your face.
All right. The games that are most close to our hearts. Firstly, on CBS, we have the Titans at the Browns. I'm got Titans.
I'm going Titans too. I think not having Taylor Lewan is going to be a big problem. But I do think I like what you said. You sold it to me at the beginning of this year. You said it in Jackson. We played the Browns week 1, and they're talking a whole bunch of mess, and we're going to hit them in the mouth right from the get-go. And I said, that is great and fantastic.
They're talking so much.
Oh, yeah. I like the Titans that game.
America's team. All right. Giants at the Cowboys. Okay.
Cowboys taking it. Even if we don't have Zeke, we have Pollard. Even if Amari Cooper's not 100% healthy, the Giants have nothing. They got rid of Landon Collins this year. He went to free agency. I think he went to Washington. They don't have anything to take. Us all the way. Jason Witten's going to have like 3 touchdowns.
You got faith?
I do have faith, actually. I do.
I got faith. I think
Cowboys if Tony Pollard starts, I think he has a 100-yard game.
I feel that. So then we have Sunday Night Football, the most majestic night.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for this. This is going to be a good game.
I got the Steelers at the Patriots, and I got the Steelers winning, man.
Yeah, the Steelers. See, this is the one where I'm thinking I'm not exactly sure. I want to pick Tom Brady.
It's hard to bet.
It's hard to bet. It's in Foxborough. They're at home. I'm going to take the GOAT. I'm going to take Tom Brady. I think they're going to win a close one. Very close one. Field goal at the end.
Hard to bet against the Goaty, but I got the Steelers taking it.
But if the Steelers are going to take it, like you said, it's the beginning of the year. That's what the Patriots are the weakest.
So then lastly, we have Monday Night Football. Texans at Saints. Easy. Saints.
New Orleans. Saints. Be breezy.
Easy, bro.
Yeah, you got to take Sean Payton in that 100%. 10 out of 10 times, actually.
It's so easy. It's stupid easy, honestly.
All right. So we have our picks.
That is
it. We're gonna keep track. We're gonna keep track throughout the season. We'll have a special prize or something funny or something ridiculous a loser has to do. We'll figure it out. Actually, leave a comment down below in the YouTube comment section or in a rating somewhere. If you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, or wherever it is that we are located, leave a comment. Let us know what should the loser have to do if they lose the picks this year.
I'm voting, and I'm sure everyone else will agree. I want Jackson to take his belly button and get a circle tattooed around it with 2 eyeballs, so that his belly button is like an open mouth, and then get 2 eyes above it in a circle around it.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I would never agree to that.
So you're like a smiley face, right? Necessary.
I can only imagine how your belly button would look.
The same as your belly button.
Very playful.
That's right.
All right. Very good. Lucas, you got anything else for us?
I think I'm good, man. I
think I'm good, too. This is a good episode. I really enjoyed it. Guys, football's back. We're very, very happy football will be back in our lives. We've waited so long for this. It's been a long summer, okay? A long time after the draft. We're done with the preseason games. It's time to get down into it. We're going to be keeping track of the divisions this year. Like me and Lucas, we are laser focused in on football this year. And I can't wait. It warms my heart so much. Guys, thank you so much for listening, so much for watching for the first time on YouTube. We actually had the actually have our cams up. So hopefully we'll keep doing this every single week. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also leave us a 5-star rating. That really would help us out. You can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, any other place you can find podcasts. You can find this and listen to us. We upload every single Thursday, 7 a.m. sharp. So you can start your morning drive to work listening to us.
Right before football.
Oh, gosh, I can't wait. Predictions, we're in. Zeke, we'll see if he gets signed or not. Love you all.
Deuces.